Is it me or things a little bit quiet at the moment? Has work died off? Everyone panic. Don't panic, it happens every year. Plumbers up and down the country, they start panicking because it's gone quiet. But today, I'm going to do this video, give you some advice, give you some experience. Hopefully, it'll help you out in the quiet times. So yes, topic of discussion today is the quiet times. We all get manic in the winter, and as soon as the summer comes, it's the same every year. Everyone says it's gone quiet. Well, first thing I want you to do, check last year's diary. Have a look at what you was doing this time last year, because I can guarantee it wasn't busy. Now, we checked our diary, we had a look through it, and about this time last year, we had a bathroom which took up 2-3 weeks, and we had a huge renovation project which took up about 5 to 6 weeks of the summer. Now that was perfect for us because it kept us busy. But this year, we haven't got any projects like that. So the work that's coming in is being absorbed very quickly. So we have got gaps in our diary, but it will put your mind at ease that you wasn't full pelt this time last year. It's the same every summer. It goes quiet. It's just that people panic. So best thing to do, go and have a look at last year's diary. I guarantee you weren't as busy as what you thought. Now, another good way to get some work is services. If you do keep diary, I always advise keeping a diary, and a digital one is probably the best one. Now, we use Powered Now. Now, the good thing about that is it'll send reminders to customers about 2-3 weeks before the service is due. But not sometimes the customers don't pick up them reminders in the email. So what you can actually do is go through the list and see who hasn't had a service, and you can contact them. Just send them a quick text message and just say, I've noticed your boiler's overdue or due for a service. Can we look at getting you booked in? Now, if you send a text to 10 customers and 5 of them come back, 5 services, if you price them right, that's a day. You've just made a day out of nothing instead of just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring. Be a little bit proactive. Go through your books. Find out where you was doing services last year. Get in touch with them and see if you can make a day out of servicing. It's a staple of any plumber's workload, servicing is. So don't let them just slip by and go give a few things or go to the next company. Go through your books and have a look, see what services you can do. Another one to look at is lost quotes. Now, sometimes you'll give a customer a quote and it comes at the wrong time for them. It could be a time where they haven't got the money or the time of year isn't right, especially if it's a big job like a power flush or replacement radiators, anything like that. If you quote that in the winter, the last thing the customer wants is all the upheaval in the cold weather, doors open, you being round, especially around Christmas time. Some people don't want that upheaval at Christmas time. So go and have a look at what quotes he was giving. Maybe get in touch with them customers and say, shall we revisit this quote? It's the summer now, it's a bit warmer, people have got a bit more time. They've got more time coming up, especially with the school holidays. A lot of people have weeks off with the kids. Now, probably not the best way to spend your school holidays, let the plumber come and do the work. But some people might want to revisit having that work done. So go through your quotes. It's got to be worth a quick text message or call to a customer just to inquire if they want that work doing. Because other than that, it's just work sitting there that's dead. So have a look at your lost quotes. See if you can get in there and maybe bring a job out of nothing. Now, I want to take you back to when you first started your company. When you very first went on your own, what did you do? You was probably pounding the streets. You was actively looking for work. You was active on social media. Now, I find a good place to get my work from is Facebook local village groups. So there's a couple of local villages round by me, and when I first started, I was pretty active in them, like tagging myself in posts or uploading my work, stuff like that. But as time goes on and the work starts rolling in and we get constant customers, we do go a little bit lazy, shall we say, and that side kind of drops off a little bit. And what happens is people who start their new companies, they stay active and they start getting the recommendations. Now, the Facebook groups are great once you start getting recommendations, because you'll see a post going, I don't know, Susan up the road, she wants her boiler servicing, and because you've done 3 or 4 in that local group, you'll get tagged 3 or 4 times. But if you stop doing that interaction with the customers, stop being visible online, that soon slows down. So go back to basics, get involved with them groups, start being a little bit more proactive on social media. Like I said, Facebook local village groups a great way to get some business. Also, think about what kind of advertisement you did in the beginning. Now, one mistake I made when the first year, when I went really quiet, I panicked. I just panicked and I signed up to Checker Trade. Now, I'm sure there's some people that use Checker Trade and it works brilliant for them. Absolutely brilliant. My experience, this is just my experience and my own opinion. When I first signed up, it was a very low price, probably half of what I was supposed to be paying. And I used to get 5-6 leads a month. Now, then 5-6 leads, I'll probably get 2 or 3 jobs. But after a while, I'd say about 3 or 4 months, it just goes quiet. You stop getting them leads. Or you get the leads that have just been batted back by everybody else. You know, I had one job on there, remember. It actually said in the description, I have no money to pay for this job. Must wait until I get paid to pay for it. I was paying good money and I was getting leads like that. So Checker Trade didn't work for me. It's okay in the short term, but long term, it just didn't work. I couldn't wait to get out of the contract. But that was a panic buy. And once I started doing research on it, a lot of people had the same experience as me. And I could see it was a bit of a wasted avenue. But there are other apps and other places like Checker Trade that have got better reviews than that. So if you want to look into it, I'll just say, do your research. Do your research before you go feet first and start signing up to 12-month contracts. One other thing that helped me in the beginning was actually a leaflet drop. Now that is proper old school, but it's a lot more personal. I remember walking the streets, going up people's driveway, putting it through, and if I was on the driveway, I'd introduce myself. I'd say, look, I'm your local plumber. These services I offer. If you need anything, just give me a call. I'll do free quotes. I'll do plumbing, I'll do gas, anything you need. And it's just that one-to-one personal approach that can help you win customers. Don't forget, customers are your best marketing. They really are. So when you do a job, do it to the best of your abilities. Now, clean up, be tidy, because that's the thing that the customer sees. They don't see the hard work that you put in. They just see the finished product. And if you leave a bit of dust or a mess, they're going to pick up on it. So while you've got this quiet time when you're doing a job, just do it to perfection. Do it to perfection. Clean up after yourself. Leave a nice, tidy work area. One thing I did, I actually bought lavender scented wipes. It was like the big wipes, but there's lavender scented. So when I wiped down, it smelled amazing afterwards. But it's just little things like that that customers pick up on, and they become your best form of advertisement. As I said at the start, don't panic. Don't panic. Look, it's the summer. People don't care about the heating or the radiators because the boilers are off. It's just giving hot water. You're not going to get a lot of breakdowns this time of year. The way the world's been just recently, in the last 4 years, a lot of people are feeling the pinch as well. It's very competitive as well, especially where I am. I am in the Midlands, so I could put in plumbing near me and about 10 people would show up in a 2-mile radius. So there is a lot of competition out there. Please don't panic. Talk to other gas engineers. Now, I'll talk to a few gas engineers up and down the country. You know, I've got my mate Dan, Central Heating. He's in Wigan, I'm in Warsaw, about 2 hours apart. And he says it is slower. It is slower for him as well. And we're miles apart. So it ain't just you that's going through it. It'll be every plumber, every heating engineer. We go through it every year. One thing I actually did was, there's a Facebook group called Gas Chat. And I actually put in there quiet, just the search term quiet. And you could see 2023, 2022, 2021, people were putting in there different times of year as well, like April, June, August. People were putting in there, anyone else quiet? Yes, everybody. It's just the way it goes. Now, some people have an advantage. They might do bathrooms. Now, bathrooms, you get one bathroom, that can keep you busy for weeks. But when you're a jobbing plumber, you need about 7 jobs a day for a good day, if you know what I mean. Now, you could probably get by with 5, but for a good solid day, you need 7 jobs. I mean, times that by 5, yeah, you need 35 people to call you every week. And in summer, when you're not getting that kind of volume, it can feel like you're quiet. But don't panic. Winter will be round the corner. It brings me on to my last bit of advice. Enjoy it. It's the summer. Remember back to the winter. I remember back to the winter now. In February, the start of Feb, I was booked up until the start of March. I couldn't get anybody in. I was working crazy hours, trying to keep up. Go out and enjoy the summer. One thing I've done is I've put myself down to 4-day weeks. 4-day weeks. Now, they're not set in stone, but now I've only got 4 days to worry about. I've got 1 day off. Now, if I need that other day, I'll use it. I'll just go out and use that other day. But I've only got 4 days to worry about now. And that means I'm going to enjoy the summer, especially at the moment. The football's on at the moment. So getting back on them early days, catching them early kickoffs. It's a nice time just to unwind, chill out, spend time with the family. Especially today. Today's a nice day. Go out in the garden, enjoy the garden. Before you know it, it'll be silly season again. It really will. So don't panic and enjoy. I hope that's helped you out. You're not alone. It is quiet this time of year for plumbers and gas engineers. Now, this video will be relevant for every summer to come. This was filmed 2024, and I bet you if anybody watches this 25, 26, whenever, it'll be quiet in the summer. But I hope that little bit of advice has helped you out. Put your mind at ease. You're not the only one. Hopefully it'll help you out. Catch you on the next one.